Why did it have to go this way? Only 2 points? Evans. Brown. Chris, where were you guys? Where was Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown the whole game? Something was just odd about this game, bro. You guys already know what it is. It's Dwyane Gambino coming to you with a recap with the point spread and everything. This is sorry for the game, the most important thing. Sorry for not uploading week 2 a lot earlier and the video before week 4. Oh no, this is week 4. No, week 2. This is week 4. Thinking the title, I put week 2. My bad, whatever. Yeah, no, I mean week 3. Sorry for not being making the video for week 3. Now I'm here for you, but how about week 4? Let's get into the Patriot versus the biggest game. I should have did more videos on this because I did have something. It was fishy about Vegas's number. The Vegas number never changed. Now, if you guys do point spread, basically they started off at 7. I think it ended at 8. I heard 90% of the money was New England. My bad, I mean Tampa. Yeah, 90%, 90+% actually. It was on Tampa. And I felt very odd and fishy. And I did not check the weather. I did not think rainy or anything like that. So, I don't know. I still thought that they should have played a lot better. But either way, let's get into the game. I don't know why I picked this up. It's not. All right, let's do this from the Bucs perspective. The bad. Let's start off with the defense. Another injury. Another goddamn injury. At this point, me and you could make the team. These DBs suck. I don't think the rush is getting there. We still have the same starting 7, and I do think it's time to trade away. Like, that rookie played pretty decent. I don't think we need Shaq Barrett. I think that whatever million we owe him, whatever, I hope it's not too bad. Like, if it's like one of those, like, we owe him money, because he's the weaker out of the rush ends. Like, out of the linebacking core, he's probably the worst out of the starters. I want JPP over him. You feel me? So, just not saying Shaq Barrett's a bad player. He's not. He's just not that effective. You feel me? He's decent. He's not A tier pass rusher. Like he's B tier. You feel me? We need to get someone who can get to that quarterback. We need something like, or trade him away and get a DB and get some just decent rush, because no one's running the ball on us. And honestly, if more teams would want to run the ball on us, that takes it off our DBs. like honestly, like, I wish we weren't this dominant on running the ball, because God damn, they're torching our DBs. Like, we know it's pass, and we still can't stop the pass. And that's bad. That is really bad. But yeah, they're basically down to, I don't even know. And I think Finn got hurt, but hopefully 24 David, Alton David. Hope he's okay, able to come back. JPP definitely needs to be it. Like, that's why he was last year's only Pro Bowl, because he was the only one really doing, like, he probably was the only one really doing his thing during the season, and the league noticed it. Because honestly, now that I'm looking at these 4 games, JPP is so missed. He is so missed. So I think it's time for us to do a trade and get us to some DB help. And I heard Winfield's in protocol. Okay. Alright, let's do the Patriots bads now. Honestly, defensively, I think the Patriots played a good game. I really don't have a lot of bad. I honestly don't. They gave up a couple runs here and there. They gave up They should have given up a lot more bigger plays, but Brady didn't connect and missed some. AB was, but they honestly defensively just got to work on stopping the run a little bit better. I think honestly I can't really say nothing bad about the Patriots defense. They actually played pretty good. They had Brady in long distances. All right, let me just say that. Let me say not too much. Yeah, just stop the run here and there and just be better on pass protection. I guess I say getting the quarterback a little bit better. No, they got to the quarterback a lot better than I think Tampa's defense did. So can't really say much. Like, I really can't. Besides the little here and there give ups. But see, the thing is, I expect the blowout. So I expect the defense is like, how can you compete with that talent? And they competed with that talent. So I'm not gonna sit here and say anything too bad about them because at the end of the day, they did compete and tried their hardest. And they shut down, to me, they shut down Evans and Godwin and Antonio Brown. They shut them down. Like, that's impressive. Okay, let's go to the bad on the offense. Start with New England. Honestly, you could tell Mac is an NFL quarterback. Nah, he understands the offense. But the receiving core are not that guy. They're just not those guys. And I can see, I think Belichick as a GM is losing it. These receivers are not that guy. You can't spend all this money and these guys can't make it. Like, I'm talking about the receiving core. Tight ends are pretty decent, but the receivers, Aguilar was not worth that money. That's all I'm gonna say. Aguilar was not worth that money. He does not come up with big plays or like those 50-50 balls or anything. If it's just not straight in his bread basket, like it's just not it. The receivers fumbled, the running back fumbled. They gave Tampa the game. Tampa had no business winning this game. This was 100% supposed to be a New England win. They lost this game because of the offense. Everyone besides Mac. The O-line sucks. They can't. They're holding just to hold. But then again, like Mac did get pressured here, like you know what I mean. So I say the defense was not. It was all pressured. I'm pretty sure Mac didn't get any crazy. I don't think the old line was really getting beat 1v1 like that too much. But I can recall, I think everything was more blitzky, switching and looping around and all that stuff to confuse the O-lineman, and then it was, but what was I gonna say again? Yeah, that was one thing I could say bad for our offense. I see Josh McJones tried to run the ball. They had like -1 rushing yard. Can't run in Tampa. That's just what it is. What else? That's about it. I think the coaches saw the coaching staff, with the, too much man on the field, but I think that was on defense. Yeah. But the coaches, there's a couple of games in a row where they've been getting those calls. That was another thing. Yeah, it was a defense. Bill Belichick, Steven Belichick's face on that. Yeah. But yeah, the offense was pretty good. I can't sit here and say too much bad about it. I can't really think. I think that was all bad. They just they had a chance. Mac gave them a chance. As much as he stood in there, took the hits. I didn't say the O-line play bad. Let me say on the bad. I don't give too much credit. Yeah, O-line just need to play better. Receiving core is trash. Bill Belichick is not a good GM. That's what I learned from this game. He's not a good offensive GM. I don't care what anyone says. Now to the good. Tampa's defensively good. For all the injuries that they had, they did get a fumble. They did get an interception. They did make stops when they needed. Like when they desperately needed that 1 or 2 stop, they got it. And that is as much as I could say about the good. Besides that, there was nothing else good about Tampa's defense. It was dookie. It's hurt. Sherman got whatever Sherman gave them, they took. Basically, like I don't know. There's nothing really too much to say. But it was Sherman's first game back from cover. But Patriots defense good. Ooh, I think they played really stellar. Facing Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown, shut down, non-existent. Brady did miss the tight ends a lot. He wanted to play a more inside game. Gronk was in there, and it was a big miss. I think if Gronk was there, he would feel more comfortable. But Brady did not want to take any too much shots. I think Belichick was forcing Brady to throw everything inside in hopes that receivers could knock it off their hands and get an interception that way and stuff like that. I don't know. Defensively, I don't watch the all 22. Patriots defense shut down those boys. To only give them 19, hold Brady to 0 touchdowns, all field goals. You guys did your job. That's bend don't break defense. That is the definition of bend don't break defense. Played it to a high degree. Gotta rate it. Probably the Patriots offense. Patriots offense played better than I thought. Receivers gotta hold on to the ball. They hold on to the ball, they win the game. They moved the ball. Now, was it all dump offs? Because that's what they gave them. They were not getting beat deep. Even though I thought they should have forced Mac to go deep, but I think the DBs were so trash that by the time the blitz got there, Mac was just dumping it 10 yards down, catch, and the receiver goes on with their day. Because basically, I felt like it was zone man. No matter what it was, the receivers were open. It was 4th and 3. They didn't go for a field goal, and I'm pretty sure Mac could have got that first down. Put the game in Mac's hands like that, it could have been the wrong decision. But hey, the field goal hit by a couple inches, so just how the game flows. I think Mac is an NFL quarterback. He doesn't need to take, these big downfield throws. He understands the game. He understands, situational football. That's what I can say about Mac. He really understands situational football. Really does. So I just think he needs better weapons around him, and New England could actually make some. Bucs offense. There is none. And that's why I saved it for last, because there is none. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. Fournette played the best. Everybody else was trash. O-line, you know what I mean? It was trash. The receiving core, were they even there? The tight ends were open, but Brady wasn't hitting them. I don't know what to say. Like, there was no good about this offense. Only 19 points on the New England Patriots? 19? No touchdowns, Brady? I never seen Brady just kick field goals after field goals after field goals after field goals after field goals. Pitiful. It was pitiful. And with this defense, they gotta score touchdowns. They got to. Every time they go on the field, they have to score touchdowns to put the pressure and leave pressure on the other side of the field. Just don't put up buckets like that. Just don't get points like that. Only gets the crappy teams that don't make the playoffs to get points. Good ones, it's always a slugfest. We just hope they kill themselves before we do. I'm fed up with that game. That game was a good game. If you were just a novice player, you had nothing in sight. If you're on the Belichick side, you probably feel a little bit better or not as bad as you would have if it was a blowout. If you're on the Brady side, you feel better. You got the dub, but not as good as you would have felt if it was a blowout. Ridiculous. I really can't believe only scoring 9. We need a rematch though. We will. Oh my god. Alright. I'm looking at the game right now. It's Chargers versus Oakland. Chargers is up 21-7. Chargers have the ball now. It's the third quarter with 7 minutes left. So anything's possible. So I did have an X at the bottom of my Pro Line ticket. But we'll leave this out because the game's still going by. I did say Raiders will cover the 3 points. This one I did not play. Did not know. Obviously, I thought Tampa was going to win it. As you can see, I'll just so you guys could. So I was wrong. At first I had Jets, and then I changed my mind, put Tennessee. That's what the X is there. They were both circled because initially I did have the Jets, and I just went Tennessee. KC finally covered. I got right. Dallas covered. New Orleans went overtime and lost to the Giants. Crazy. Cleveland covered. They won. Browns. Yo, Detroit. Pay Calvin Johnson. Y'all definitely got a curse going. That curse you guys have gone in? Horrible. Buffalo smacked Houston. I think it was 40-0. Was that game 40-0? Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm checking right now. It was 40-0. Like, that's who they play next week. They play New England next week. Oh, that's not gonna be that much. But probably gonna be like an 8-point spread. Oh, I put Miami versus thing. I thought Tua's played. Tua did not play. It was Brissett and Indy won. Cheese about that one. Atlanta's garbage. They lost to Washington. Seattle beat San Fran, but that's because Jimmy got hurt. And they put Trey Lance in. Even though Trey Lance did his thing, he played pretty good. I thought Rams. Look, that's how I know the Bucs ain't shit. The Bucs ain't shit, bro. Let's be honest. They like Cardinals put the works on the Rams. It worked them today. Worked them. It's because we have no DBs, bro. So trash. And then Pitt versus Green Bay. Green Bay covered. We got Baltimore and Dallas. Baltimore covered. And Tampa, New England. Tampa, New England covered. And we got Raiders and Chargers. It looks like Chargers are going to win that game. Alright, that's the end of the video, boys. I hope you guys like it. Week 3, I'm going to come back to you guys with the Week 5 preview. Chop it up a little bit. We're going to see what's good, alright? Until next time. Fill in the comment section, alright? Until next time. This is me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still called a nut. Patty K, gotta know you bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a library.